Right, students, what is a magnitude? So magnitude is nothing but it is a number. So these units should be placed right side of the magnitude of every physical quantity. For example, uh, if you take the example I am taking here, that is 2 kg. What is this 2? This 2 we are calling it as a magnitude. The magnitude, just I said that it is a number. And what is this kg? Kg is nothing but it is a unit. So always the unit we have to place, where we have to place a right side of the magnitude. Right side of the magnitude. So one more example, 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter, what is this 20? Magnitude. What is this centimeter? Unit. Okay, so once again, if you take another example, if you take 100 grams, so what is this 100? 100 is the 100 is the magnitude, and a gram is the unit. Okay, I think I hope you understood what is unit. So unit is nothing but it is a standard measure, and it is used to compare the measurements. And what is magnitude? Magnitude is nothing but it is a number, and the placing of units are where we have to place a right side of the magnitude. Every uh, every physical quantities, you take any physical quantity, that will come to know what is physical quantity in next part of this one. So here 2 kg, if you take the example 20 centimeter, 100 grams, in that one 100, 20 and 2 we are calling it as magnitude. Towards the right side of this magnitude we are using kg, centimeter and grams. So these are we call it as this is the placement of the this is the placement of the units. Now let us one activity is there. Let's try to do the activities are here. What is that activity? So activity is simple, sir. Simple here. What is that means, sir? So in this one, what you have to do means, by using your past experience, you have to fill this table. You have to fill this table. What is the table? So rice bag. So a rice bag. The measurement of this rice bag will do in grams, kilograms, or ton. So you know that very well. Rice bag will measure in kilograms. Ilachi will measure in grams. Pepper, that also will measure in grams. Sand, measure in tons. Gold ring, that you know very well. Once again the gram. Your weight, you will measure your weight in kilogram. Chalk piece, grams. Onions, kilograms. Wooden logs, tons. So here what is tons are? Ton is equal to, in terms of kg, 1000 kgs. So 1000 kg is equal to 1000 kg is equal to 1 ton. So this is one activity. Right, the next topic is about the quantities. So first of all, you have to know what is physical quantities. Physical quantities are the quantities which can be measured. The quantities which can be measured. So the quantity which can be measured, that quantities we are calling it as physical quantities. And the physical quantities are divided into two types. Physical quantities So physical quantities are divided into two types are here. So one is fundamental quantity, another one is derived quantities. So, right, so what is fundamental quantities? Fundamental quantities are those physical quantities that cannot be expressed in terms of other quantities. So these quantities, what is fundamental? Once again, that cannot be expressed in other quantities. So such quantity we are calling it as fundamental quantities, and this fundamental quantity is actually independent. It does not depend on any other quantity, so that's why we are calling it as independent quantity or independent quantities, or it is also called it as a basic quantities. So what is fundamental quantities? Fundamental quantities are those physical quantities that cannot be expressed in other quantities, and it is also known as independent quantities. Why? Because it does not depend on any other quantities, so that's why we are calling it as independent quantities, or it is also called as basic quantities. So example of these basic quantities, what we can take here, we can take mass, that is denoted by m. Another one we can take length, it is denoted by L, and one more is we can take it as time, it is denoted by T. Okay, so these are the fundamental quantities. Then after that, derived quantities. So what is this derived quantities? So before going to the derived quantities, there are some more physical quantities are there, which are basic, or we can say which are independent. So scientists evolved different types of measuring systems, just like as a FPS system, CGS system, MKS system. So these are all we call it as a systems, measuring systems. Okay, in FA systems we are taking the basic things here, that is a fundamental thing: length, mass, time. So here in FPS, what is length? Length is nothing but foot. In this one, why? Because here if you see, F nothing but foot, C centimeter, and M is nothing but meter. If you come to the mass, so mass in the second one is here, P is nothing but pound. Here gram in CGS, and in this one is a kilogram. You come to the time, in FPS system, time is seconds. Here also seconds, here also seconds. So once again, sir, how many types of systems we are using here? 3. That actually the scientists evolved this different type of measuring systems here. The first measuring systems we are calling it as FPS. F means foot, P means pound, S means second. So these are the 3 fundamental here: length, mass, time. We call it as this also length, mass, time, length, mass, time. If you remember this one, we can easily say what is C, what is G, and what is S. That is what is length, mass, time in CGS, MKS, or FPS. So next after that, okay students, beside this one we are having one more system. That system we are calling it as a SI system. This system we are calling it SI system. Let's see what is this the SI system. So SI systems are nothing but actually we are having the scientists actually they evolved the 3 different types of measurements here, that is FPS, CGS, and MKS system. That are the length, mass, time also we just discussed in the previous topic. The SI system actually it is used it is used to measure the quantities area. What quantities? Physical quantities, same. That quantity is to measured uniformly. Once again, SI units SI units of system we call it as SI unit of system. It is used to measure quantities. Which quantity? Physical quantities uniformly. So uniformly international system. So uniformly, internationally, wherever you go, anywhere all over the world, there this quantity will remains the same. So that's why the scientists evolved the new quantity, we call it as a new system, we are calling it as SI system. So this is a SI system. So that what is the actual the use, for what purpose they evolved this SI systems are to measure these physical quantities uniformly in international systems. It was actually introduced in the year 1971. So this SI, what is a full form? What is the full form of this SI? SI is nothing but standard international system. Standard international system of measurement. Once again, what is SI? SI is nothing but standard international system. So in addition to mass, length, and time, just before in the previous topic we came to know that fundamental quantities are nothing but the quantities cannot be expressed in other physical quantities, in other quantities. Okay, so here this after introducing this SI system, in addition to mass, in addition to length and time, that we just we are taken it as physical quantities. But in addition to this mass, length, and time, some other fundamental quantities were also added to this system. So let's see what are that other physical quantities are here. So first I am writing here quantity, and next here is a SI system. Right, quantity I am using here, that is you know very well the first 3 quantities, length, and the SI system. In SI system the length is a meter, it is denoted by M, and then after it is a mass. So mass is measured in kilograms in SI unit. SI system kilogram, that is kg we call it as. And then after if you take the times are here, students, so time is measured in seconds. So second it is denoted by SEC, nothing but the short form of that seconds are here, that is unit of second. And then after in addition to this in SI system they are considered as a fundamental quantities. What is that means here? The next one is electricity, and the unit for the electricity SI system unit is ampere, and it's denoted by A. And then after light intensity, and the unit for this it is measured in SI is what, sir? Candela, CD. And then after quantity of the substance, quantity of substance, quantity of substance in SI is, it is a mole, MOL. And then after temperature SI, system unit is Kelvin, K. And then after plane angle, and the unit is radian, symbol or AD, symbol is RAD. So here in addition to length, mass, time in SI system, these are also considered as a fundamental quantities. These are also considered as a fundamental quantities. But if you what similarity have you noticed in MKS and SI? This is SI, no? In SI, if you see, length is in meter, mass, length is in meter, mass is in kilogram, time is second. But if you see in MKS system, length is in meter, mass is in kilogram, and time is in second. So what similarity you seeing? So here we can say what similarity means, we can say, so almost they are having the same. SI unit and MKS unit, they are having same, the system having the same unit. So next we will discuss the derived units. Thank you.